everyone, this is All Adult TNCFs, and real quick we're going to take a look at the whole Wreckage, Wreckers team, real quick before, in vehicle mode, before moving on to robot mode, then into the combined mode. And as you can see, they work really good here. I mean, you get a lot of differences, and that's the thing about the Wreckers, is everyone is vastly different. I mean, you got 3 Decepticons, a former Decepticon, an aerial bot. I mean, he's the only original Wrecker in the group. So, and then, 2 Decepticons, a Predacon, a former Decepticon, an aerial bot, a, Autobot car, and the only Wrecker. So, like I said, they all look pretty good together. We will get into the 7th figure after this video, so let's go ahead and get these guys into robot mode and go from there. Okay, and here we have the best scenario of the Wreckers from, of Masters and Mayhem, from the Collectors Club subscription service. We've got, Impactor and Blue Streak from 4.0, along with all these others, these 3 here from 5.0, and then Alpha Bravo and Off-Road, which have been incorporated into the story. When I say best case scenario, spoiler alert for those who haven't read it, I know for sure Off-Road dies, but I'm not 100% sure if Alpha Bravo dies. I haven't actually completely read it myself, so I need to sit down and do that. Don't put anything in the comments. Let me have the chance to read it myself, but just from what I know, just also from some of the images that are all over, it shows Off-Road dead, so this would be the best case scenario. They look really good together, so we'll do a, look at the final subscription, all the figures, when we take a look at the 7th figure. So here's all these guys, so you can see them together. So let's get them combined into phase, or 1.0 of Wreckage. So be right back. Alright, and here we have Wreckage in his first version, I guess, Wreckage 1.0, if you would like. Now this is the official transformation for the torso, which, with this being the updated hip joints, works a lot better. I mean, it's a lot more stable. So, also I kind of rearranged the arms here so it's easier to move around, counterpunch there. Just decked them out with all the weapons, put the double barreled cannon up there. I really do, again, like I said before in Toxitron's video, I really love this head sculpt. It's now starting to remind me of more like a Evangelion, especially with just looking at this upper part here. So, looks really good. You could even open up the chest, but like I said before, it just leaves the all bare kind of green. But now we got Impactor, and just for comparison with the 4.0, here he is with Thunder Mayhem, and even in their stock configuration, he is a little bit taller than Thunder Mayhem, and I think that's purely just due to the fact that he's got some issues with the legs, which is totally a fault of the factory rather than FunPub, because they got it wrong with Victorion, the G2, Bruticus, and this, so that's all on the factory. So let's go ahead and get this into his secondary, or more final combination. Actually, we'll show with the, actually let's go ahead and just show those legs extended in this real quick. I mean, it's a simple little change. I mean, just bring these legs around. Actually, want to rotate them that way. Turn the back of the feet, or the front of the feet for the regular robot. Come the heels. Leave those panels up just so you can have some added stability. Rotate that around. Rotate everything at the torso. And bring these back just a little bit. And there we got a better, more slimmed down version of Wreckage, which I do prefer how that looks. And you can do the same with Thunder Mayhem, but he likes to keep collapsing, so I'll get a photo of that way you can see them with both extended legs. I really like how much better that makes Thunder Mayhem or Wreckage looks. I really hope there's a perfect upgrade for this. You know, give them all the proper colored hands that we got here. Just articulate them, give him the ball joints for the feet. If not, then there's plenty of knockoffs out there. You can easily paint one of them orange for punch, you know, for his punch form. Which makes me think of another joke from Counterpunch's video. If he's a leg, does that mean he's in his kick form? So, I don't know. Let's go ahead and get him into the second form, and we will go from there. And I've actually got the feet mixed up now, so anyways, let's get into that. And here we have the final form of Wreckage, with Counterpunch as the left arm, Impactor as the right arm. We've got Blue Streak as the right leg, and Fractal as the left leg. We also got Blue Streak's weapon up here with Impactors. Now this was kind of what I got from Pete Sinclair. He was posted that image there. Same with the sword over on this side and the harpoon here, which kind of references the fact that, you know, he's got a bigger harpoon in combined mode as opposed to just this. I mean, it would have been cool if they had like a bigger blown up version of this, but I think this works just fine. Now also it shows combining these onto the base of the sword here, and I could not for the life of me get these on without one of them just shooting off across the room. So this is pretty much what we got right here for the sword. But you know, I'm fine with that. I mean, if you really need someone to put these swords, you can just plug them in right here or just anywhere that you can find. But, so there he is, and let's go ahead and bring in Thunder Mayhem. So there he is with Thunder Mayhem, and you can see that I've got the legs extended. Now I am going to add some floor polish to those legs to tighten them up at just the knees. That way he can support the weight, because that's the main problem with him standing right now, is just those knees are really loose on this. So, but there they are together, and I'm really impressed with this. So it's great that now we've got all three of the main body types for the combiners used for the torsos. I mean, we got the Scattershot or Slingshot mold for C-Clamp. We got the Prime Motormaster for this, and Hotspot Onslaught for, you know, Bludgeon. So it's nice that we've gotten a bunch of the Combiner Wars molds kind of spread out through the whole set. I mean, not too many of them use the same mold. I mean, one of them shares a mold here with, you know, Thunder Mayhem, and one shares a mold, two share a mold with, well, technically three, but if you don't include, oh, you know, most of these have already been used, so that's pretty much it. I'm going to stop rambling now. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Also, I love how he looks with that head kind of just tilted. Probably just thinking of how many shiny bots he's going to kill based on his bio. Anyways, that's pretty much does it. I'm going to get some more pictures of these guys. This video should be up shortly after the ones I just posted for Counterpunch and Toxitron, and then following that will be the 7th figure, along with my final thoughts on the whole subscription service 5.0, and, you know, with this being the last hurrah for FunPub, so, or, you know, as far as Transformers goes. So, that pretty much does it. Hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys all next time. Be sure to check out all the links down in the description, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all that down there, along with Bricks and the Dollar, host of Stasis Lock every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Part of the Cool Table Network, so check out all those shows. Also check out G1 Hextron, the host of Cybercast, every other Saturday at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. At the time of this recording, it is going to be this next Saturday. It is currently Sunday, early in the morning, so I don't know why that's even relevant. But also followed by Galactic Gumbo at 8 to 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Again, depending on how long Cybercast runs for that night. Sometimes we'll go at 9 or 9:30. Just like I said, it depends on the length of the show. So, hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you all next time with the final figure. So, see ya.